Hey guys, it's Union. And I'm here to talk about the PTB changes. Um, I have a game that I played, one of my first games I played on the PTB, and just testing stuff out in a normal setting, with a bunch of randoms. Uh, and yeah, so here are my thoughts, right? The base healing, I don't think the change is good for the game. At least for where we're at now, in balance wise, I don't think it's good for the game at all. The 24-second base healing is bad. Like every game that I have played on the PTB, I get it's the PTB, right? People DC all the time, but every game I played ended in 4-man DCs because they just didn't want to play it, right? And I have not seen that in a PTB before, ever. Usually you'll have at least someone like try to get hatch, at the end, or they'll at least try, right? But here it's just everyone's DCing. None of these survivors found this game fun. No, and I chose a build that didn't seem too mean. I chose to just run Gift of Pain. I didn't feel like I felt like Sloppy would have been too mean, right? Because I know people on PTB DC, right? If they're not enjoying the game, and even with just Gift of Pain, no one wanted to play, right? Sometimes just one down would be enough to have someone DC. They wouldn't even get to the main code part. So I do not like the base healing changes. I think it makes the whole game a slog. There's nothing really too good about it. I mean, for killer mains, right? Rejoice. I guess this is gonna be, you're gonna be rolling game after game, but I don't think this is healthy for the game as a whole. I also wanted to touch upon the boons and the medkits. I think the medkit nerf good, and the circle of healing nerf is good. I think circle of healing has definitely played this game. Like if you look at any boon, right? I think circle of healing has definitely been the most troubling. Even after 2 nerfs, it definitely feels like it was just, out of hand, because all it takes is one person 16 seconds on a totem, and then everybody has the ability to just self-heal. So the circle of healing change I do think is good because it rewards healing other people, finding someone else and healing them, or getting a faster heal out of your med kit, I believe, and self-care. With the while in the boom, the medkit change I do like. I think medkits definitely needed a nerf, especially that green one, because as it stands right now, you have when there are more than if there's a medkit, you have to focus that medkit player. You cannot leave them. Same if there's a circle of healing. If they have a circle of healing on the field, you have to focus. So hit and run. The hit and run playstyle totally died because of it. So yeah, this will definitely bring back hit and run with the just circle of healing and the medkit nerfs, but I don't think base healing needs to be nerfed with it. At least not as hard. So that is, that's my thoughts on that. The Billy nerf, or the Billy changes, because, it's a give and take. I do think it's overall a nerf. Just revert the overheat mechanic. Just get rid of it entirely, right? Makes his add-ons do something else besides being gimmicky. And don't nerf the goddamn only 2 add-ons that make Billy fun to play, right? Overall for everyone. he already feels so bad to play most of the time now. It's just like, stop, please. The light burn changes I like, because I would have gone like light burned earlier in the match, and I would have lost a lot. Like I would have lost pressure. But the fact that I didn't get light burned at all as Wraith definitely feels good. They're making a base kit for Hag, so you don't have to like have a flashlight on you. I feel like the whole light burning mechanic just was so iffy, just because it's like, oh well, if you don't have a flashlight, then this game, you know, your only counter is gone, and it just felt so. Ugh. And also in the map changes, I haven't played Blood Lodge yet. I haven't gotten the chance to play it yet. I haven't seen it, but I have played on, you know, Gas Heaven, and I can say, right, the changes here overall are nice. Obviously for someone like the great car wall is gone, which thank God, but I do think for like some people like Trickster and Huntress, it does kind of feel like a nerf, because there's less open space, but because there are no car walls, you know, it just feels so nice. So I think the good definitely outweighs the bad. Dead Hard, didn't see it. Not once. Didn't see a single Dead Heart proc at all. You know, out of a couple games I played, not one Dead Heart. The Blood Web changes are nice. I love them. I really love the Blood Web changes. Let me see if I can't get that video up. Yeah, so these are the Blood Web changes, and it does kind of look weird here, but I think that because I'm using the raw file. Anyway, like every time I tap on Sun, I don't have to hold it. I just tap it and it's gone. I did think the automatic purchase though was gonna work for like as long until you press the button again. But no, it only happens for the one Blood Web, and I did notice one time that it did glitch out and didn't grab the last item. I think it was like one of the earlier Blood Webs that I did here. I don't know. It'll show itself when it shows itself. But these Blood Web changes are really nice overall. I mean, it's gonna save you a ton of time. These changes are just gonna feel like they just belonged, you know, in a modern game. Because DVD has a lot of archaic things in their game, which makes it feel like it was made in like 2008, you know, some design philosophies. So this is gonna make it feel more, you know, modern and a lot better in terms of speeding up through the Blood Web. And but my overall thoughts, it is exactly a mixed bag. It is entirely a mixed bag for me, because on one aspect, you know, you have these very good changes, and on the other aspect you have these very bad changes, and you're just kind of like, you know, like, you have these good changes, but it just feels like a slog. By the way, if you tap this, it's just a tap now. You don't have to hold it, thank God. But these changes definitely feel... They're definitely going to make the game for Survivor feel more sluggish, but more doable for killers. And honestly, it's I don't know. I don't think the base healing changes should go through. The med kit one and the circle healing definitely, but as I experienced, I don't think the base healing needs to just stay at 16 seconds. It just needs to stay at 16 seconds. There's no doubt in my mind that the 24-second healing is too much. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the changes in the comments section. And if you liked the video, please subscribe. I'll be trying to make more content. And, yeah. Until next video. Pieces.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you.